Hey everybody, what's going on out there? This is Z Dog, and we have an announcement from Deca Games from DRAGONVALE. Dear players, during the last year we've communicated and made different changes to events, from swapping themes around to tweaks in balancing and the way new content is released. We've received extensive feedback on these changes and on events in general from you, either through our surveys or through different social media channels. We are very grateful for all the input we've received. Sorry. While analyzing your feedback and the data we've gathered from events, we've identified some areas on which we'd like to improve and try different approaches in addressing. Starting with our upcoming event throughout this year, some events will be shorter and have a smaller amount of new dragons, while others will be around the same length and have the same amount of new content as the ones that we've had up until now. With that, we also intend to make our expansion extravaganza breaks longer, running for 2 weeks instead of one, alongside some beloved and maybe even some new mini events. Now, that's actually quite exciting, because it doesn't seem like a week is actually long enough to me, especially when it comes to Dragon Week. The algorithms to breed dragons and get those special dragons, it takes sometimes longer than 1 week, and building up currency, sometimes it does take a little bit longer during the expansion extravaganza to build up currency to get new islands. So yeah, it does take a little time. I agree, that's great for a change. We hope that these changes will bring you a refreshing and enjoyable feeling during events and in between. We'll continue monitoring your feedback and adapting where feasible and necessary. We also have some other changes and quality of life improvements in the pipeline that we aren't ready to reveal just yet, so stay tuned. I'm hoping, now, I told Deca that I wouldn't go into complaining about this anymore. I had a talk with Deca, actually the head person of Deca. I had a conversation with them the other day concerning the price amounts, and it makes a lot of sense understanding where their prices are coming from. They're in Germany. Deca is located in Germany. So understanding world currency and being able to set prices worldwide that differ from your own country, that's a little bit complicated. Maybe they plan on working on that to help other people around the world be able to afford playing the game a little bit better, because what may be expensive to us isn't really that expensive to them. You know what I mean? World currency really does change from country to country. The American dollar in other countries, it literally would be a week. $100 here would be like a whole week's salary in Africa or China or the Philippines. It does make a big difference. And you never know, we might have different layouts to the islands. I know that people have conversated. Deca was telling me that people have brought it to their attention that maybe by chance coming up with a upgraded version of DRAGONVALE to where we are able to rotate islands and objects in our, in our parks. That way we can design differently. Instead of all be one dimensional, we can have maybe 3 dimensional, and maybe instead of just 2 dimensional, we could have maybe like a 3D where we can zoom in and go. You never know. But the fact that they're coming up with these, some events they said were going to be shorter. Now I don't know what events that could possibly be. I mean, we do have many events, but our main events, which would be Christmas and Halloween, and of course, we have the spring and summer events. Those are like our 4 main seasons, right? So I don't know how they plan on shortening these. That means there's going to be less new dragons to come out, which I think the idea for that is so that they can spread them out further along the line instead of throwing them all out at one time. Because, imagine these guys are sitting behind the desk drawing these things up, taking people's ideas and bringing them to life for us. They probably are going to run out of ideas on dragons if they just throw all of them out there right away. So having these changes, it sounds good. I'm interested myself to see what's going to take place. Never know how this is going to work out. But guys, hey, this is Z-Dog. Please like, please subscribe, hit that notification if you would. You don't have to, but at least subscribe to the channel and help that channel grow. We'll get back to you as soon as we got some new stuff from DECA and just in general content. Until next time.